Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wilkes-Barre area and the Wolfpack basketball squad as we get ready for action-packed. We hope Andrew Marshall stay with us. Max Greger will join us shortly. And Andrew, your expectations for tonight?
Both coaches want this game to play out their way. It's going to be a very tight game. Crestwood won the first game against the Wolfpack by 8 points. The Wolfpack definitely want to get this one back.
Take to the rack there. Matt Sklarowski gets that one up and in. 2-0 goes the Comets. Here's Vincent Garrett. Increased role as the years gone on, becoming a little bit more of an outside shooter. Worth Osetti on the alley-ooper. First alley-oop I can remember this year.
Yeah, Osetti had a big game earlier in the week, and he's definitely looking to capitalize tonight against Crestwood.
And senior week, right? I mean, these guys have been out there with their teachers, their parents. It's been emotional for him. Osetti, one of those guys who was very emotional the other night. This hit him pretty hard.
Yeah, he's been a big part of this Wolfpack team for a couple of years, and they're definitely going to miss him.
Chaz Wright got stuffed there by Brandon Benjamin. And now we move it around. Here is a score from Seckler, and the guy who could pull the trigger, Drew Seckler, number 22. Seckler's going to be their go-to guy tonight, Andrew, slowing him down. We'll see him and Januzzi go at it.
Yeah, they're two perimeter shooters that could definitely torch a defense, rather.
So here's Garrett. Kind of dribbled once he got the ball. I don't always understand that rule. You catch the ball, it hits your hand, you dribble it, then you dribble it again. No walk there. Oh, nice job, Acerno.
And Acerno, the last couple of games, he's seen more playing time, and he's definitely capitalized on it.
5-4 is the count. It is the Wolfpack right now trailing by 1. Here is Seckler. Crafty guard. All part of the Lear brother institution, if you will. Grandpa and crew. Here's Worthai Osetti. He's a spinner. And off the glass, it just had a little too much kiss on it. So now coming down is number 11, Chaz Wright, 6'1" junior for head coach Mark Atherton. This one goes over to the other side. Jarek Johnson back over to Seckler. Got a great handle to him. And that's a tough look. How about the heady play there from Seckler? He catches it, throws it right off the Wolfpack player.
Yeah, very heads-up play there.
Dad's a lawyer. There's some brains in the family. His grandfather was one of my favorite teachers back in the day at Coughlin High School. Full of comedy. And there's a take. It's going to be offensive as the mayor says it's going the other way. Mark Atherton just looking on, asking Tom Layton, the official, as to what he saw there. 5 minutes and 7 seconds here in quarter number 1. Just one foul on the scoreboard. Garrett off. Box out, Acerno comes up with it, gets it inside. Osetti, what quick moves. Those reflexes, lightning quick.
A couple of spin moves from him already, and he's definitely been a big part tonight already.
Practicing, 6-5, the Wolfpack advantage. Move that ball around. We'll go back to the inside. Nice take there and a foul as Chaz Wright got dapped up a little bit. 4:26 on the clock. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. I want to thank our friends at Manuka Subaru. It's all we do, located in the Manuka section of Scranton, just off I-81. Six apiece. So Mason Zapla is now in. 5'11" junior. That one bounced around, and it'll be Januzzi with a rebound. Joe Medina on camera with us tonight. Appreciate his efforts. Here is Oseni looking around here. Crestwood always known to play tight man-to-man defense. There is Garrett trying to put one off. Here's Brandon Benjamin with that athletic ability. Still tipping around who's going to come up with it. Seckler with a quick move. Here's Seckler again, and he draws the contact. So that's a high basketball IQ young man. He's given up 5 inches, 6 inches, but created that contact. 3:51 here in the first. Off the front of the rim, and Benjamin. So 7-6, Crestwood leads by 1. Appreciate you joining us here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network, the John Mendola Show. Crestwood and Wilkes-Barre Area, the final regular season basketball game here at the Wolfpack Den. Oseni open here in the center. Oseni throws up something, didn't look too good. Skolarowski with the tight defense. It's a slow bring up here. Inside, what a gorgeous pass from Skolarowski, and a finisher there by Burbank. Januzzi kicks it out. Garrett, corner pocket, no. Armin Acerno and a foul on the floor. So it'll be the second foul here from Crestwood. A foul on the floor. Comes the inbound. .240 now on the clock, 9-6. Crestwood in front. Want to thank our friends at FNCB Bank, 16 locations throughout northeastern Pennsylvania, a member FDIC. Brandon Benjamin, they call it travel. So it's going the other way. And here comes Seckler. Skolarowski looking on that other side. Chaz Wright down low. And Seckler pulls the trigger off the rim. Good hustle right. Burbank. Extra hop. And we got 2 shots coming. Looks like Januzzi on the foul.
Yeah, both teams have been pretty physical early on here in the first quarter.
A lot of guys heading over to the free throw line right now. Just, again, there's been a lot of low-scoring games here. Boy, the Wolfpack just seemed like they were in the flow the other night against Berwick. Not so much tonight, the way Crestwood's playing defense, but that was one of their better games this year. Dallas has to be their best game, upsetting them, but I thought Berwick, they played well offensively.
Yeah, the Wolfpack definitely, against Berwick, they found their tempo early on, but they just haven't really been able to find their complete tempo yet tonight.
So here comes Januzzi, the freshman. Egbeto getting ready to check in. $1:53 on the clock. 10-6, Crestwood by 4. Januzzi down low against Seckler. No. Seckler comes up with the rebound. So we're that opposite side right now. Right extra hop, no call there. Skolarowski. Here's an open look. Skolarowski for 3, bounces out. What a hustle play here. Falling down, no go was right. And Oseni just lost that. Andrew, not much of an offensive rhythm thus far for the Wolfpack.
No, they really haven't been able to find their tempo yet. Crestwood playing a really well-adjusted defensive game, and the Wolfpack just really haven't been able to adjust yet.
So here comes Crestwood back over on the offensive end. Derek Johnson with the basketball. Will spread things out, slow things down. I'd say this is just what you order. You either go up a half a dozen here or you keep it at 4. Well, I try to hold it as long as you could. And there's Seckler, lost the basketball. It's going the other way. So now the Wolfpack will trying to get something going. Garrett has tried a couple of threes. That hasn't worked. He's not in the game right now. So Oseni, maybe he spun around a few times today, as Andrew had mentioned. Maybe he could create something offensively. So Crestwood kind of sitting. It looks like a zone, but it's man-to-man. 22 seconds. Curry, Harmon Acerno with the basketball. Guarded over there by Aiden Agapito. Januzzi, 8 seconds. Tries to keep his dribble, came up. That should have been a travel. Mark Atherton. And a miss, and time will run out. Quarter number 2 coming your way. Mark Atherton can't believe it. Jimmy Lewan catches Joe Flaherty, and we'll go to quarter number 2. We're back here, quarter number 2. John Mendola, Max Greger with us now, and Andrew Marshall Stay working on the computer. Max, your impressions here of the first quarter?
From what I saw from Crestwood, I would say they have a pretty solid fundamental system going on the offensive side of the ball. Nothing overtly flashy, but nice passes, nice cutting, pretty nice ball handling. They're getting it done. And I think Wilkes-Barre area individually maybe trying to do a little too much with the basketball. Oh!
Derek Johnson tried to get a gimme layup. Brandon Benjamin said, "Get that out of here." Transition basketball, there's 2.
And that's one of those big plays the Wolfpack is always capable of. Can always flip the momentum real quick.
Now the Wolfpack tried to sell that as a charge, but Sklarowski took it to the rack. This thing will probably come down to the final couple possessions. I mean, that's what we're expecting. That first game went Crestwood's way by 8 or so.
Yeah, it seems pretty evenly matched. We got a tight score. This one's going to come right down to it.
Twelve to 8, 4-point lead. We're going even numbers right now. 4 team fouls for the Wolfpack, 2 team fouls for Crestwood. Brandon Benjamin, no travel. Back over to Januzzi. Cottle getting ready to come in. And now we get a travel. Joe Flaherty says it's going the other way. So, Max, what do you think about Seckler? We've seen him before. He's finally a senior. Not super tall, but a crafty guard.
Yeah, he could definitely make some stuff happen with the basketball. He seems to be one of the main guys for this team, and we're going to have a tight game. We're going to expect him to make a lot of plays for these Comets.
Skorowski with the basketball. He drives, stops, looks for an open guy. Double dribble. .641 on the clock. Januzzi. I'd like to see Januzzi maybe take the shot there. There it is. It's okay. Got another one in. Try to fire a couple up. It'll stay here off Crestwood.
Yeah, a couple of days ago we saw Januzzi firing shots up that were well beyond the three-point line, and he was making them. So I wouldn't be shocked if he pulls the trigger on a couple more of those.
Full timeouts for both squads here. 6:16 in the second quarter. I want to thank our friends at State Farm, our local State Farm insurance agents, and there is a foul underneath. Matt Daly in Kingston, Melissa Walter in the back mountain, Jen Ricky Abeloff at Dunmore, Michael Griffin in Dixon City, Frank Sorokach in Tunkhannock, and Jeremy Baczynski in drums and Pottsville. 6:08 on the clock, and Cottle will hit the free throw line. The importance of those free throws and the fundamentals right now in a tight game, a tight defensive game, something we pretty much have seen here all year long, Max.
Yeah, a lot of these games, for both the boys and the girls, a lot of them have come down to these free throws because we see a lot of tight matchups, and a couple of times we'll see these defensive matchups like this, and every point matters, and fundamentals come into play when these guys have to make their free throws.
So it's now 12-10, a 2-point deficit for the Wolfpack at the Wolfpack Den at the brand new high school here at Wilkes-Barre area. Move that ball around. We're seeing a lot of Chaz Wright. Here's a corner, Skorowski. Get it back over to Wright's hands. So lurking down low is Brandon Burbank, senior. Skorowski trying to find a pass, poked away, Oseni. Here comes Warathai Oseni. A dozen apiece. That's a tray of our Carol and Janelle pizza. I'm sure you're looking forward to some pizza this weekend with everybody watching a little football.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Super Bowl Sunday.
All right, moving the ball around, and here is Skorowski moving in. They kick it back out, outside lefty. Scored the three. Chaz Wright. High off the glass, and Wright comes up with a rebound off of Januzzi's miss. And Burbank travels. I want to thank our friends. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night at McCarthy Tire, located in Wilkes-Barre on Kidder Street. Thinking new tires, maybe an oil change, beautiful car wash. Our friends have been so good to us over the years, and a great family at McCarthy Tire. So here is Januzzi. Cottle over on this side looking for the basketball. Back to Januzzi. Now to that corner, him and Egbeto, and just a little miscue there. A rumor has it our friend Joe is going to buy us some D's Diner. You know, what are you looking forward to at D's?
I got to go, again, with the classic pancakes. You can never go wrong with the buttermilk stack.
I'm going to load up a little bit, maybe an appetizer or two and a dinner, since Joe Medina looks like, you know, it's all on him tonight. All right, we got a timeout on the court. Max Greger, John Mendola, Andrew Marshall say, and our D's Diner buyer, Joe Medina. We'll be back. Still in the second quarter, 4:15 on the clock. 3-point lead, and the Comets right off the bat made a boo-boo. Those are always tough, Max, after a timeout. Coach is like, listen, we just called the play over there, you know? You get a miscue.
It could be a little stressful. You draw up a whole play during a timeout. It doesn't work out.
Benjamin lost the basketball. Beto now. Beto trying to drive in amongst three Comets, and he got the drive to go. 15-14, 1 point Crestwood lead. Seckler now with the basketball. Seckler popping near the free throw line, came up a hair short. Here's Brandon Benjamin. Oseni finishes.
Now it's nice to have one of those guys like Oseni when you could just get the ball to him. That ball was about to go out of bounds, but Benjamin knew he had one heck of an athlete in Huerta Oseni. All he has to do is put it up.
A little freelancing sometimes works, right, for those guys, Benjamin and Oseni, and you know they're more comfortable playing a little bit more unorthodox basketball. Here is Seckler. Beto on a foul. That was a reach in. So Crestwood will get a substitution here. Mason Zapla now in. Teacher Appreciation Night. Max, you got a teacher you want to mention that's been, you know, one of your go-tos or somebody you remember from a while ago in your career?
Yeah, I would probably say Mr. Eberts. Andrew and I are in the STEM program here at Wilkes Barre, and he's always got a lot on his plate. He's always real busy, and yeah, we definitely appreciate him.
All right, good to hear. So kudos to him. Vincent Garrett gets somebody up in the air, and the Wolfpack now up 3.
And throughout the season, it's been interesting to see the evolution of Garrett's play. Originally just a sharpshooter, and now, as the season progressed, he's shown us that he could do it all.
There's a nice take, but missed by Wright. And here's Seckler. That bounced out. Benjamin. 1:33, little momentum for the Wolfpack if they can get another one in here. .114. Full timeout coming here with 1:03 to play. We'll take a timeout, be right back. We're back at it here, the final minute of play after a full timeout here from the Wolfpack. Think a clock bleed here, Max?
I would say so. Wolfpack look like they're moving it around the arc a little bit. You have a 3-point lead, and you got to cherish that in a low-scoring game like this. I think they'll melt this thing down.
So the potential to take this lead to 6. Kata with the basketball. So Januzzi is out. Who's going to be the person to handle the ball here with 10 seconds? Looks like it's Egbedo. Egbedo to the rack. He doesn't connect, and Seckler comes up with it. That's a win for the Comets. Well, Max Scrager will take a timeout. Andrew Marshall safe, quarter number 3. We'll be back here on the Wilkes-Barre Athletic Network. Quarter number 3, here we go. 18-15 Wolfpack by 3. Andrew Marshall say with me now. And Andrew, conversation you think in the locker rooms for each squad?
Yeah, the Wolfpack, I think, keep on playing the way they've been playing the last couple of minutes, because the improvements that they've made have been tremendous. You know, they turned the game around. They were down by 4, up by 3. Crestwood really can't contend with them last couple of minutes. So what the Wolfpack are doing right now, I think if they keep on doing it, they could definitely run away with it.
Chaz Wright, run away with it, Andrew Marshall says. Does that mean by double digits? I think that's what he means. But I'm still thinking it's a single-digit game both ways, 9 or less. We'll see what happens here. But, hey, we'll give kudos to Andrew if his thoughts are correct. It is a missed free throw here and a missed opportunity for Crestwood. And there is one of them. So Wolfpack need a body down here. And they get one. Here comes Januzzi with the basketball. Kari Harmon Acerno. Oseni. Man-to-man defense. An offensive foul here. Or is that a travel? It's a travel. So a turnover, and Crestwood will inbound. Unless his foot hit that line. Nanticoke leads Holy Redeemer tonight. The other big game going on here in Northeast PA. But none bigger than this one here for Wolfpack fans. Runner, good. So Matt Sklarowski, 18 apiece. Brandon Benjamin driving. Brandon Benjamin, he couldn't finish, but we're going to get a foul down low. It's going to go against Sklarowski. It'll be shooting 2. So you take that ball to the rack. So the Wolfpack, Andrew, took that timeout with about a minute to go to basically say, hey, we're going to run the ball around, get one shot. They got the one. It wasn't maybe as perfect as you would have liked to, but nonetheless, it kept Crestwood from scoring.
Yeah, they kept the ball for about 30 seconds, 45 seconds that last quarter, and they did a good job of keeping possession away from Crestwood, but they just weren't able to finish it off at the end.
6:40 on the clock, 19-18, Wolfpack lead by 1 after that free throw. Seckler for the bomb. No. So Drew off a bit tonight. Januzzi for 3. He missed it as well. Brandon Benjamin went flying in like Batman there. And Oseni, just a lot of bodies there. And coming up with the rebound is Chaz Wright. Chaz Wright, driver and one. So back takes the lead. The Comets, 20-19. Andrew, we making it to the 50s tonight? We're at 20-19 here in the third.
I don't think so. I think we'll maybe hit 40.
All right, just a defensive affair. Grabbing a towel to kind of take care of things here. And Joe Flaherty grabs a towel from Jimmy Levan. And now we'll get a little sweat rub there. Take care of it. So Andrew, Max Greger mentioned a favorite teacher of his. You have somebody from elementary, junior high, high school, teacher appreciation night?
Yeah, I'd have to say Mr. Eberts, my STEM headmaster.
All right, that's what he had said. So kudos to Mr. Eberts for helping out Andrew and Max. 2 of our student broadcasters are very consistent with us all the time, extremely reliable, and they've grown a lot here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network. Januzzi lost the handle, tried to tip it up, couldn't get it done, 21-19. 5:43 on the clock. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. Thank our friends at Comets Law. Jonathan Comets and his team. Chaz Wright missed it. Chaz Wright rebound. Chaz White, right among three white jerseys, gets fouled. Right now, the wanting it, Crestwood just wants that basketball, even though it was one guy. 30-second timeout called by the Wolfpack. 5:30 to go. We'll be right back. Free throw goes there by Wright. Makes it 22-19. So it was a 3-point lead. It is now swung the other way. Harmon Acerno, and it goes off of Crestwood. Aiden Agapetto is in now for the Comets. Over to Januzzi. Outside Oseni. Back over to Agbeto. Agbeto on a long runner. Loose ball goes off of Crestwood. Will stay Wolfpack basketball. Three timeouts for the Wolfpack, 4 timeouts for Crestwood. 3 team fouls for Wolfpack, 1 team foul Crestwood. Agbeto. Oseni on a spinner. Short. Good rebound by Brandon Burbank.
Yeah, Oseni, they're just unable to finish it off.
Sackler hopped there and traveled. So neither team really into a offensive pattern, unlike the other night when the Wolfpack looked smooth against Berwick and got the win at home here. Outside shot, Brandon Benjamin. Always seems when Benjamin needs a 3, he hits it.
Yeah, I think the Wolfpack definitely needed that there. Their perimeter game tonight really hasn't been there, but they definitely needed a shot from outside.
22 apiece until Matt Sklarowski finishes that one, and it's 2 dozen here for Crestwood. They lead by 2 points. Offensive foul coming. Brandon Benjamin. Vincent Garrett's going to get into the lineup here. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night. We thank our friends at Dee's Diner, located right near the casino in Plains Township. Sackler, Harmon Acerno, outside lefty. That's from way out there. What a hustle. And they're saying Agapetto got his foot out there. Thomas Layton, the official, former mayor, real estate mogul here in Northeast PA. 3:30 on the clock, 24-22. Garrett didn't make it. 3:15 here in quarter number 3. Burbank got the roll. 4-point lead here for Crestwood. It just seems like, Andrew, these points are coming, once in a while we'll get a 3, then we'll get a drive. Both teams kind of have a similar type of offense. It's not super consistent. We get a turnover here by the Wolfpack. They carry.
Yeah, both teams on really both sides of the ball have been very locked together, very similarly styled. So I think it's definitely going to, I'm going to have to definitely change what I've said earlier.
Hedging it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just tight right now. It's 26-22. And it's tough to see. Great pick and roll and no! How about that robbery? Man, you got to feel for Agapetto. Januzzi, he hits. It might be Januzzi's first bucket tonight. He struggled a little bit, but hey, when the push comes to shove, you'll see Januzzi step up. 26-24. And everybody has had a challenge offensively tonight. Here is Sklarowski to the rack. He got pickpocketed there, but Agbeto may be on the foul. Joe Flaherty saw it. Going to go against Oseni. So that was not Agbeto, it was Oseni there. It is a 2-point lead for Crestwood, and they will inbound. Over to the corner, coming this way. Oseni with a rebound, and then who's it off? It's off Crestwood. That was tight. I thought it almost went off Oseni there. 1:41 on the clock. Wolfpack could come down and they could splash a 3 and take the lead. Vincent Garrett. And he gets fouled. It's going to be 3 shots, Andrew.
Yeah, definitely a foul, no doubt about it.
So we appreciate you joining us here in the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network tonight. Chance for Vincent Garrett. There's the first one. Down 1. He could tie it. He does. Potential lead on this free throw. Wolfpack take the lead on 3 free throws. 27-26 with a $1:27 to play in the third. Sackler. Ball movement here by Crestwood looks pretty good.
Yeah, they're passing very quickly right there.
And they take a silly shot there, right, falling down. That doesn't help. Didn't get the look they wanted. Garrett from the corner didn't go. Coming down with it is Wright. He's got a lot of white jerseys, forces it a little bit. Wright somehow comes up with it again and then gets fouled by Cottle. Not the best decisions by Wright, but things went his way there. Curry, Harmon Acerno checks in. 40.6 seconds to go. I want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire. It is the McCarthy Tire game of the night here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network. John Mendola Show. Well, the playoffs will be here. 23 seconds. 27-26 Wolfpack. Crestwood with a chance to take the lead here to end the third. 7 seconds. Right. Dishes. And a rejection by Cottle with 2.9. Here comes his quick play.
Yeah, great block there by Cottle. Crestwood, we're going to just keep on. They're just going to hold on to the ball.
Swarovski finds the hole. What a play by Crestwood to take a 28-27 lead with no time left in the third. We'll be back. Fourth quarter. John Mendola, Max Greger back with us. Andrew Marshall, Joe Medina, student broadcast, Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack. Max, Crestwood found a way to get that lead here in the fourth. Here's Januzzi off the rim. Foul on Harmon Acerno. It's another foul here on the Wolfpack. We're going to get to that free throw line here for Crestwood here to start the fourth quarter.
And I think I may say too much, but it always comes down to free throws. Crestwood's going to have probably a good amount of opportunities for some free throws now they're in the bonus.
Crestwood the first time by 8. Oseni, and we're going to get a foul. And the foul's going to be against Crestwood. That's a tough call. That was a 50-50 call, I think. So Scranton the other night beat Abington Heights. Now they beat Endwell, Maine Endwell in New York by 6. So they're getting a little hot here in the 6A playoffs. Right now they're like the 3 seed. But Wolfpack, I think, is the 5 and Valley West is the 6. Crestwood comes up with a rebound. Max, you think anybody's getting a hot hand here? Or you think it's just going to play out a couple buckets here and there, and that's going to be the difference tonight?
I think we're going to see a lot of Seckler step up. This is a big moment, and the senior for Crestwood, I think this is his time to shine.
Going the other way. Wright gets right up and runs on down. Good job by Garrett. Mark Atherton talking there to Joe Flaherty. Yeah, calls have kind of been both ways today. It's, even though the scoreboard says 7-4 here, it's been a tightly called game. I think the officials have done a good job, been consistent. Januzzi, Cottle. Anybody's game here. 28-27, Crestwood leads the Wolfpack. Curry, Harmon Acerno, he lost it. Bounced through, went over to Oseni. Garrett. Here's Garrett, open 3. No, bounced down. Here comes Wright. Could play a little wildly, but, without his tries, here's a wide open Burbank. How did they miss him?
a little bit of a lapse in defense from the Wolfpack, and something that, maybe you look back on and say that may have been a turning point if we see how this game turns out.
3-point lead. Januzzi pulls up his dribble right there. Garrett being guarded by Burbank down low. Right, thinking Cottle. Going to take the outside look. Seckler gets close to Januzzi. Here's Garrett driving wide open lane.
And the interesting thing about Garrett is when he gets hot, he gets hot. If he can continue to have nice takes like that, and maybe some shots fall in from beyond the arc, I think it's going to be a good one.
Timeout, Crestwood, 5:29 to go. We'll be right back. Back ready to go here in the fourth quarter. 5:22 on the clock. John Mendola and Max Greger trying to see how this thing's going to play out. Is it going to be like 39-38 or what's going to happen? There's Burbank for three. Where did that come from?
Nice drop from Burbank in the corner over there.
33-29. Here is Cottle driving in, kicks it out. Kari Harmon-Acerno. Now Seckler. Seckler draws some contact. Just so smart, Seckler, the way he plays the game. It has not been his offensive night, but again, you said, hey, maybe something's going to happen here. There's a mind game that he played and drew the contact. He had nothing,
Yeah, it was a nice play by Seckler. A little bit undersized, and he's got two of the biggest guys on the court on him. Figures it'll go up. He'll probably end up at the free throw line.
Benjamin's in 34-29, a 5-point lead. When was the last time we had a 5-point lead?
A 5-point lead. That seems like quite a lot at this stage.
And tipped out. What a play. Burbank has made two monstrous plays here for Crestwood. They kick it over. Now comes back over. .428 on the clock. Crestwood just trying to be smart with the basketball right now. Burbank back over to Seckler. This looks like clock bleed time a little bit. Burbank, another three. No. But the rebound for Crestwood. That is huge. 3:58.
Crestwood has been doing a good job this possession of draining the clock and their own offensive rebound.
We play keep away like this. It frustrates you a little bit, right? And then you might make a mistake and foul somebody. But sometimes you get lulled to sleep like the Wolfpack, and then Crestwood snuck in for the rebound.
Yeah, and at times they'll find an open man, and I don't think Crestwood would be afraid to shoot it if they get an open shot here.
3:29. Here's the lane driver. Didn't happen. Derek Johnson had it. Benjamin has a wide open Januzzi. Timeout Wolfpack. 3:16 on the clock. Take a timeout, and we'll be back here in a McCarthy Tire game of the night. Final 3 minutes and 16 seconds, or maybe overtime. Maybe.
Hey, who knows?
34-29, 5-point lead. 2 timeouts for the Wolfpack. Oseni will go to the free throw line. I want to thank our friend Dr. Todd over there in 44. Tracy Zarola, Lewis and Freeman Real Estate. Our State Farm agents. FNCB Bank, 16 locations. And Oseni hits the free throw, makes it a 4-point deficit. 3:03 on the clock.
Now, I like Coach Levan's thought process there. Somebody's got to take over this game, and Oseni has been doing very well these past couple of games. Get him some open looks like he does right there, gets fouled, sinks his free throws.
Burbank hit the 3. Here's Wright. He's been some instant offense when needed. Here's Wright to the rack, and Wright gets fouled by Benjamin. That's some makeup speed there by Benjamin. It looked like it was wide open. All right, I got an easy layup, but Brandon Benjamin closed it.
Yeah, still, we have a lot of athleticism from these Wolfpack players, and you saw it right there. Our angle, it was wide open, but Benjamin, he slipped it out of nowhere.
9 team fouls, and Wright hits the free throw. 35-31. This game means something to Mark Atherton. He's a Wilkes-Barre area school board member. And at the same time, he's been coaching Crestwood forever. Jimmy Levan, a Wolfpack leader now this season. 35-31, 2:30 on the clock. Sackler, as good of a handle as we're going to find, and Cottle on the foul. That's not much of a foul there, but again, Sackler, just tremendous basketball IQ there to draw that contact.
Yeah, Cottle was just playing nice defense, and Sackler, I don't even know how he was able to draw that foul, but he was able to.
Sackler hits. Sackler hit just 1 of 2 here. 5-point lead still. Wolfpack does not need a 3 right now. Just get a good look at a bucket.
Yeah, as much as it seems the Comets are in control, this is only a 5-point game. The Wolfpack don't need to rush. They could take their time off and get a nice shot.
Cottle. Don't need a travel or a turnover. Here's Benjamin for 3. Oh, man, that rimmed out. Oseni over the top, going the other way. Thank you for joining us here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network all season long. Our student broadcasters, Max Gregor's a junior, Andrew Marshall says a senior, Joe Medina's a underclassman. We appreciate their efforts this season. Free throw, 38-31, a 7-point lead. 2:04 on the clock. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back. Wolfpack bring it down. Egbeto. They're down 7. We're going to need something here in the first 15 seconds. Januzzi, long 2. He hits it. That's down to 5 now. Automatic free throws coming unless you get a steal. And they keep it in play. They had it for a moment there, the Wolfpack, on that trap. 129 now. Seckler back with the basketball. Dribbles in, dribbles out. He releases to Burbank over to. Nice job of burning 20 seconds. And then Benjamin on the foul. Now, Seckler's hit a bunch of first ends. He didn't hit both. He missed a couple. But you would think that, when push comes to shove, Seckler's probably going to hit 2.
Yeah, it seems like it's his kind of game right now. And you see they were able to draw out that possession. That's because he's moving around so well, one-on-one. It's so tough to guard him, or else he'll just head straight to the basket. A couple defenders collapse, pass the ball around, and you're just melting that clock away.
Garrett checks in. He has that three-point ability. The free throw goes. 6-point lead. And hits that one. 40-33, 7-point lead.
Now, I don't think the Wolfpack are in quite panic mode yet, but they definitely need to come away with the basket on this possession.
Yeah, it's got to be something. Doesn't have to be a 3, but just a bucket and a turnover now. Here's Seckler, smart enough to turn it around. Not the guy you want to foul. They don't have to. Timeout Wolfpack. 50.9. We'll take a timeout, Max. Max, one timeout left for the Wolfpack, so you got to use that wisely. You basically got to come down, you got to shoot, and then you got to hope to get a steal.
Yeah, because Crestwood has been doing a phenomenal job of shooting their free throw, so it's going to be tough to make up this deficit.
Robbery there on Januzzi, went in and out. Tough play. And then a foul. 32.5.
And Wolfpack there did a pretty good job making sure that it wasn't Seckler that's been going to the free throw line. Probably their best shooter.
Lefty misses it right. He's played well tonight. Been very athletic. Drove to the basket. Chancey. Hosseini. Oh, that's a tough look there. And now we'll get a foul. The Wolfpack just needed to kind of get a little bit of space and take a shot there and got just a hair fancy. 18.9 seconds. Burbank hit a couple big shots tonight. Again, you know, nobody has 12 or 15 points, maybe 9 or 10. Burbank hit that 3, had a play or 2 inside.
Yeah, for Crestwood, it's been a real team effort. Of course, Seckler leading the charge, but all these guys have stepped up tonight, all doing a very good job, having an 8-point lead now.
Comets take a full timeout, lead by 8, what they won by the first time. There we go. Wilkes-Barre. Down 8. Egbedo makes it 6. Timeout, Wolfpack. Their final timeout with 12.6 seconds to go. We'll take a timeout, be back. So right out the get-go, we got a foul, 11.5 seconds. The Wolfpack can't stop the clock anymore as far as a timeout. And it's 6-point lead.
At this point, you just got to hope he misses these free throws, make a couple threes, and see what happens.
It's one of them, which is a big one. Wolfpack brought in a couple of guys and then bring a couple of guys out. So they got to try to play a little bit of offense here. But for Max and Andrew and Joe, we appreciate you joining us here in the Wilkes-Barre Area Athletic Network. Garrett for 3 missed. Oh, man, that was a tough foul there. He took a big blow there from Garrett. And that was Derek Johnson. He literally ran into him. I didn't think it was anything too yucky, but it was a big hit.
Yeah, he hit the floor pretty good there.
4.9 seconds to go. Coach Atherton giving his guys kudos on a job well done. Coming here to the Wolfpack den and winning. No fouls are coming up here for the Wolfpack. Coach Levan mentioned that. Free throw missed. You get hit that hard, Jarek Johnson. I don't know if I'd make a free throw either, man. Took a good shot. Tough young man. And hit the front of the rim. Here is the final play. Januzzi way out there. Got it. Final score, 42-38, a 4-point loss. Congratulations to the Comets coming in here. And have a good night here from the Wolfpack Den.